Hi all, welcome back. Today I'm going to perform a small video on how to configure a DNS and NTP server in Palo Alto. So as you know, this is my topology. So in this topology, I have a, DNS server here, AT server. So we will configure in my last video, we have configured the AD and a DNS roles, and today we will do a DNS and NTP server configurations. So before proceeding further, so we will discuss about what is DNS and what is NTP, and we will configure those details in this firewall, Palo Alto firewall. Actually, DNS stands for a domain name system or domain name server. DNS, it contains a large database which resides in various computers. So the best example for DNS is your phone book, like it's kind of a phone book of the internet, we can say, and it contains a name and IP address of hosts on internet and various domains. Basically, if you see a phone book, in that phone book you can see a name for particular name. You can see there will be a phone number assigned to that name. So similarly, we can say that the IP address, it will be assigned to a particular name. So it will result to the particular IP. A DNS server which matches domain name to their associated IP addresses, as earlier said. And DNS convert IP address to domain name and a domain name to into IP address. There are there are basically 13 main DNS names are there. Like it's kind of a root name servers. So it starts with dot a dot root server dot net to m dot root dot server. Okay, suppose if you want to the main 13 DNS servers are like your root haven servers. You see that if you check, there will be a mean 13 DNS servers across our globe, A to M. As I mentioned earlier, A to M. If you go to the locations wise, there are 16 locations, and if you go to the base, there are six sites. So and so forth. C D in D 162, in E 254, 249 respectively till M. Domain name systems of the internet works in an tree structure, inverted tree structure like hierarchy. So we have a first, we will see a root domain. After that, there are top level domains like .net, .com, .org, .gov, that is government, .it. So basically, .net and .com in organization level, this will be a government like India, .in, .us, .uk, .my, so and so forth. So basically, these are all called top level domains. In .com, we can see .microsoft and .google, and in organization like Wikipedia. So these are all second level domain, and in Wikipedia, so we can subdivide like www dot and ftp dot and home servers, and these are all called subdomain. So these are all what we call it as inverted tree structure format, and DNS names are assigned to the internet registers by ANA. So ANA will be providing a IP address public IP address to the organizations. And when we talk about DNS records, and there are several different types of resources records used by DNS. In that we have a record, which specify the IP address of IP address for a given host. Like in this case, I have opened the DNS servers. In that IP address given to a host A, like you can see 192.168.3.10, which is assigned to a host, and these are all called a record. A record are used for conversation of domain names to corresponding IP addresses, and in that we have one more name called CNAME, that we call it as a canonical name record, like alias name kind of thing. Okay, this is all about the DNS, and what we will call, we will configure this firewall with a DNS IP address and NTP. So before moving to NTP, let me discuss about the NTP server. So NTP stands for Network Time Protocol. Okay, basically NTPs allow internet device to synchronize clocks with a central resource clock. Actually, NTP is very important for network devices like routers, switches, firewalls, to make sure logging information and timestamps have accurate time and date. And suppose like, if NTP is not configured because the different voice, the time is different. Suppose if you want to troubleshoot the issue for a particular time, so the NTP must and should need to configure in a network device. Without NTP, it's very difficult to find the logs or troubleshoot the issue. That will be a very difficult task without NTP. And NTP uses the stratum, and it uses from 0 to 15, and 0 will be considered as it represents the atomic clock and cannot be used for any network devices. And basically it will use from 1 to 15. 1 is the best and 15 is the worst. Okay, right now what we will do is we will configure the DNS and NTP details to the firewall with these details. Okay, to configure a DNS, go to the device and setup. In that services, and click on this gearbox. So you can see here services, update services. Basically update service, it's using updated as update to updates.paloaltonetworks.com. Basically it represents the IP address or host name of the server from which to download the updates from Palo Alto Networks. If you click checkbox this verify update server identity, basically it means that if you if you enable this option, the firewall will verify that the server from which the software or content packages needs to download has an SSL certificate signed or by trusted authorities. So this is all about the updates. Basically it uses these sites to update the server. And when we click on the if you come down the below, there will be a DNS settings. In that DNS server and DNS proxy object is there. Suppose a DNS is proxy for if you have any proxy, so then you can mention. And suppose if you have a dedicated DNS server, then you can mention the DNS server IP address. In my case, I have a DNS server as a 192.168.3.10, so I will mention that IP address 192.168.3.10, and secondary DNS I will mention as anything like 888 or 112.111. Okay, so when we come to the DNS, sorry, NTP, so primary NTP servers, as of now I don't have any primary NTP servers. So as of now I can mention like I will use as a India NTP NTP server pool as my NTP server. And suppose authentication type, suppose if you have any authentications, symmetric key, auto key, so you can mention. So as of now I will not go with any uh, uh, authentication type. And secondary NTP server, you can use it as a anything like Google, google.com, and authentication type as done. Okay, click on OK. So my NTP and DNS details updated. So and click the commit to save the changes. Okay, my configuration details got committed. So this is the way this is the way to configure the DNS and NTP server. So I hope this video has been informative for you, and I would like to say thank you for watching.